Coming to you live from Southern California, it's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound today, Jose Soriano.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
1-1.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Fouled off down the right side. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
That's hard hit on the line. Doyle makes the play, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And the righty deals. He goes down looking. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
For the Padres, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Brenton Doyle.
Well, Boog, you know I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it. And if he does, I think even you are going to be really impressed because he can really impact the game with his wheels, and you like guys that can score. He's definitely able to do that.
What a stop. Jump throw across his body to first, and he beats it.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts with 3 hits on the series, and 1 of them a homer. In there for strike 1. Shota with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. And now the count is even.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
And there's 2 away. So digging in, Dane Myers. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Tatis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tatis runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And we're back. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
That one ripped, but foul. No outs. Runner on second. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Doyle right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Patrick up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the
swing and a ground ball. Plays the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 2. One gone, runner at first. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Right through there for a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That one ripped way back there. And out of here.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot. It
gets it to first. That'll end the inning. Bottom of the second. So digging in now for San Diego, Dane Myers. Shota back to work. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man at first. The batter now, Ramon Laureano.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Shota, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Japan. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Ground ball could be 2. To second, there's 1. And that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
2 outs, base is empty. Jackson Merrill will hit next. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Stays alive. Merrill at second with 2 down. And now 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And that one is inside ball 1.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. The next pitch misses. 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside low. Counts full. 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Doyle on the move. Calls it in, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. The throw. Tag. And he's out. Two down. Nobody on. And ring him off, says Patrick. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Ripped to short. One up, one down. Brenton Doyle, the next up for the Padres. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broke.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. That one felt good. His second of the year, and they're on the board. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Pena in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Swanson has a beat on it. Makes the catch. 2 away now. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. Now snap throw to first. Pena dives back in safely. And first offering is fouled off. Pena off of first with 2 away.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Dane Myers, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. The Padres get one back thanks to the solo home run. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Bush checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Kelly batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that's a fair ball. Bush around third. He'll score, and they lead by 4.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of stopping.
First base.
Back here at Petco Park. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Sears back to work. Right through there for a strike. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throw over to Cronenworth. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. In half up to hit. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now it's going to be Jeremy Pena.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 43, Luke Little.
That's outside. 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar getting ready to go. And there's a ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0. Ball! That pitch is out.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
1 strike.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong puts it away, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Willie Castro. Ripped on a line, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. runner on the go. And there's a foul ball. In there at the knees. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And the slider just misses. Castro leads off first with 1 away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so They haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a...
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Caleb Thielbar. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Caleb
Myers,
Ball
the
one, no
leadoff
strike.
batter, as he looks at ball one. Movement in the Cubs bullpen, Daniel Palencia up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Outside, and it's 2-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, one down. Laureano comes up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And
One
that
ball,
skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out. One down. Jackson Merrill now at the plate.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Ethan Salas, the next up for the Padres. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. 1 for 3. And fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball 1. Strike 1.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
High fly ball down the left field line. Hat sizes this one up, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Padres all set to start the 9th in this one. Now the Cubs.
Now pitching for the Padres.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Moving.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Off the mark there. And it's 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. Coming out of the bullpen, throwing beatings. Dansby Swanson stands in. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Just off the outside edge. And now it's even 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. but he's in there easily.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And another ball. Swanson on at second with 2 down. Pitch misses. Ball 3. Swinging a foul straight back. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Nico Horner will come up to hit. That one outside. And that is ball 1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline. This is Willie. 7-3 is how this one ends. The Cubs go home a winner for Chris. Baseball from the Lone Star State. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And that's
inside,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. And we're underway in this interleague matchup. That one the other way. Makes the catch for the out. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
First baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Luis Arraez stands in. Hit weakly on the ground. There's one. Throw sails over his head at first. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Well, they had the chance to turn in 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be.
Swing and a ball hammered left field, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Coming home. The relay throw. Safe, and it's 1-0.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read, and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next for the Padres, Jeremy Pena. Tatis at second with 2 down. Out towards left center. He's got it, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's an early. And now, Jake Myers. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And that one wrapped foul. And he deals. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Mauricio Dubon in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Up and in. It's 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Next offering upstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Man at second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Jump throw. Pretty nice play there.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Back here at Dyken Park, top of the second. Manny Machado up to the plate. Javier back to work. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add on. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Ramon Laureano.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Myers puts it away for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Out to short, Dubon. Whips it across. 2 gone.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Freddie Fermin at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first, and that is that. Back here in Houston, and here comes Carlos Correa. Just missed. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Puts it away for the out. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. There's a strike. Diaz batting sixth in today's lineup, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Now here is Jesus Sanchez. That one pushed foul. In the air, left field, down the line. Laureano sprinting after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 2 outs. Right side, O'Hearn. He takes it on his own. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. In the air to left center, Myers turns to the right on the move. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Ryan O'Hearn, the next up for the Padres. Out to short, Dubon. On to first, and now 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Luis Arias. And first offering is fouled off.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
And that is out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side, Urias in plenty of time to first, and that's the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and now it's Christian Walker. And a foul ball. Musgrove ready to fire now. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Stepping in, Ramon Urias. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Reaching down, makes the catch. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. In for a strike, 0-1. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. And makes the grab. And that is that. So they go quietly there. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. So 2 strikes on Tatis. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. He's in there.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit. Hauls it in for the out.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Lace down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Tatis around second. Headed for the plate. Play at the plate. Got him. Laureano comes up to hit. Fly to center his first time. In the air, right field. And that is that. No run. Rips one to right. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That's worth the price of admission. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Everything in that at bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate, and of course that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That's down and in. A slider missed. Doyle, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin, 0 for 1 so far. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they can't get the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 2 in this one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. His 4th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Activity in the bullpen for the Astros for the first time. Angel De Los Santos appears to be getting loose. Oker, the lefty, warming up as well. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive. Lays out and makes the play.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne and make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
On the ground. Whips it to first on the run. In there safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Foul ball. Now one miss.
Inside.
Popped in the air. Left field. Alvarez in position. And that is that. 2 across on this San Diego homer. Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz.
Ball 1, no strike.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls
one strike.
away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Sanchez at the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. And that one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. So up next, Ramon Urias. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Sanchez at third. Walker at first. 1 gone. And now 2 balls and a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Close, but called a ball. 3-2 now. On the ground, 2 ball. To Pena at second for 1, and that's 2. So no runs. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Angel De Los Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Manny Machado. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sanchez sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now a chance for Ramon Laureano. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Bennett Sousa, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. That one out to right. Sanchez makes the grab, and we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now Jake Myers just
Outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
Check swing, and he went, and it's 1-1. And delivers outside. That one down the line, and foul ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Mauricio Dubon. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
One out, base is empty. That misses. The count now 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. 2-2 on the way. Good job to fight that one off. Just missed.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Grabs it on the run. 2 down. Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swings through the sweeper.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys.
Throws to first. Yeah, they get the out. Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. De Los Santos back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Padres.
Freddie for me. The next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Myers racing over to make the catch.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Swung on, belted. Sanchez going back on it. Way back, out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 6-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Up next for the Padres.
So here's the Padres DH, Luis Arias. 1 for 3. Grounder might be 2. Handles, throws to first. Play is made, 2 out. Here comes the skipper. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Steven Okert. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Tatis, the next to hit, takes outside. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. They limit the damage here. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Back here in Houston, and now the DH, Jose Altuve. In the air, out towards right center. Stretches out and hauls it in. Now Correa up to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Foul ball there. Up the middle, and there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Now the catcher up to hit. Yainer Diaz just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And
That's
another
ball
ball. Man at first, one away. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That one drilled left field. That's back. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this.
And the Padres.
Pitching for San Diego. Number 56. Jeremiah Estrada.
And here is Jesus Sanchez.
Nope, that's inside.
Ball one on a pitch inside. And that
That's it.
misses.
Ball two.
And now 2-0. Still only one out here in the inning. Caught him looking for the K. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. There's a strike.
0-1.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Just missing there. Now 1-2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here, the bottom of the 7th. And that one popped in the air, left field. Brings it in. That is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 6-3. Back here at Dyken Park, we're at the top of the 8th. So digging in now for San Diego, Jeremy Pena. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Oker measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Corrals it. 1 down. Now Machado up here. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that high fastball.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Ripped to short. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 3 in this one. Fought off foul. Fouled off left side.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Up and in, and it's 3-2. Up the middle. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Padres back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Fastball for a strike.
Now pitching for San Diego, number 75.
And that one hammered. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. You don't want to get beat by a fastball in.
Hit in the air left field. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 6-6.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's Carlos Correa. And the Padres
Pitching for San Diego, number 15.
pitches in for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pena. He's got it, and that is out number 3. But they score 3. And fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that drops in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Bennett Sousa getting loose out there. That one missing inside. In the air, right field, pretty well struck back there. And that ball is gone. 3rd home run of the season. It's 7-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop. And
Freddie Fermin digs in now.
Number 71. Josh Hader.
Tap foul at the plate. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that one fouled off. Foul ball still 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout.
he had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So digging in, Jackson Merrill. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That's strike
No
two.
ball, 2 strikes.
Bounced up the middle. Duvall. 2 down.
He's out.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
And it's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Alvarez makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the...
Now pitching for San Diego,
Popped up,
Number
foul territory
22.
behind the plate.
Mason Miller.
Has room, and he makes the catch. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Late with the swing there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Looking to get the tying run on base. To third, handled by Machado. Zips it to first. That's out number 2.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Walker in the box now. Takes strike 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The Astros down to their final strike. The 0-2. Got him looking. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch, and the right-hander with the good curveball, Lance McCullers Jr.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Ready to go? Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. That one not close. And we're underway.
First pitch, 6-10.
McCullers winds, fires, and that's outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a ground ball to first. Walker steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Freddie for me.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. 333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but you know what? It's tough to do when you consider a longer stretch. They're going to enjoy this little run right now.
This to third. Correa over to first.
He's out.
Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. 2 down. Base is empty. Luis Ariz stands in. First
1-0.
pitch not close. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's back here with my pal Singy. And getting to start, Nick Pivetta. What do we need to know here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Jake Myers leading things off and takes a strike. On the ground to third. No play. That's an infield single.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's a ball. And it remains 2-2. Myers, the base runner at first with 1 out. Two now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. There's a strike. Altuve working through some struggles lately. And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. And that is out of play.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Houston. Houston, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the catch up against the wall.
That is it. Shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Next for the Padres, Jeremy Pena. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
No ball.
And it's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
The other way, Walker. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Manny Machado.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado now.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Machado went deep in his most recent game.
0-1.
Second inning here, no score. Next offering misses down and away. Just
Outside,
missed.
ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one pushed foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That one the other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Ramon Laureano. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Swing and a miss, strike one. Laureano getting to start in left, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-1. Out to center, Myers. And that is that. Padres leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one. And a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Just off the inside corner. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a ball popped up. Merrill makes the grab, and there's one down. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Inside, just missed. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Out number 2. Here's the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's career homer number 149. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0. Now it's going to be Ramon Urias. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. On a line out towards center. Doyle makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. It's now a 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And there's a foul ball. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's inside.
2-2.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Dubon to first.
He's out.
Out number 3. Padres down in order. And it remains 1-0. Back here in Houston, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake Myers. That's in there. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one inside. And the count's even at 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Mauricio Dubon. There's a strike. And it's fouled away. 1 out, bases empty. Popped up. Merrill under it. Brings it in. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Short hop liner, handled it short. Jumps, throws, and he gets him. Nicely done. Astros go down 1-2. On to the 4th. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. McCullers back to work. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering is down low. And that's outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Full count.
On the ground is short. Dubon slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Luis Arias will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Wastes no time there. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Tatis waits. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging.
Well, Billy, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes Manny Machado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And Manny gets a piece.
High, 2.
In the dirt.
1-2.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Gone into the Crawford boxes. A home run. He jacks that one out to left. His second homer of this series, and they add a pair. It's 3-1. Laureano comes up to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Jose Altuve.
And the first offering is not close.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Fouled off down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tatis after it. Makes the grab. And there's one away. And here comes Carlos Correa. Just missed. The Padres leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he takes a strike. Line drive. Makes the grab for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything.
On to O'Hearn, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Gets him to chase after that one. Movement in the bullpen. Angel De Los Santos preparing to come on if needed. Sousa, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. To the right side. Finds its way through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save.
1 strike.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, right field. Sanchez on the run. Snags it on the run. Runner tags at second, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. Here comes the skip. Bennett Sousa takes over on the mound.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the...
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So digging in now for San Diego, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Sousa, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2018. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Astros 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Late swing, foul to the left. In the air, left side. Laureano under this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting.
So up next, Christian Walker. First pitch is in the dirt. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. The Stros trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, second baseman, Ramon.
Here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. Tap back to the mound. Over to first. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 5. It's the Padres 4 and the Astros 1. Back here at Dyken Park, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Luis Arias. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. High fly ball out to center field. Myers on his way over, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Jeremy Pena. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And a pitch. That misses. Ball 2. Center field. Myers sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Padres 4 and the Astros 1. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. One away, bottom of the sixth. Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
This one in the air, right field. Tatis makes the catch. 2 down. And now here is Yordan Alvarez. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball, left side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And Air Yordan is grounded by the K. Offense held in check there. We're through 6 full.
Now pitching for the Astros.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Angel De Los Santos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Machado now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses, and the count is 1-2.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Ramon Laureano, the next up for the Padres. His righty-lefty splits there. Lifted in the air, right field. Sanchez gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Brenton Doyle now at the plate. 1 for 2. In the air, out towards left center. And it's caught for the out. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Freddie Fermin. Swings through that one for strike one.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Way out front for strike two.
0-2.
Machado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much.
Now pitching for San Diego.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jeremiah Estrada.
Jeremiah Estrada.
Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch. That time taking. And it's 0-1. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
To first, out, 2 up, 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Nice grab to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Making it look.
Now pitching for the
Stephen Oker
Astros.
on a pitch out of the pen here.
Number
And they
48.
felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Merrill stands in now, looks at that one inside. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Sanchez calls it in, and there's one away. Stepping in for San Diego, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. In the air, left field. Alvarez in position. Nabs it, and there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. And he lays down a bunt. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Arias off of first with 2 away. Oker, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 left. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jesus Sanchez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That's down and in. A slider missed. The other way. Machado throws to first in time. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. 1 down, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. That one hammered left field. Laureano going back. Way back there and gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One out, bases empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tatis flashes the leather on the run and catch. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Here comes the manager out of the
Pitching for San Diego. Number 52.
tapped softly on the ground. Machado. That's the inning.
Out.
But not before they answer back with a solo home run. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Ryan King hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 74. Ryan King.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Correa zips it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now back, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Alvarez makes the grab. 2 down. Next for the Padres, Ramon Laureano.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And he makes the catch. And that is that.
Now pitching for San Diego.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Number
Last
22.
chance for the home team. And here is Mauricio Dubon. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Pena. Good feed. That's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
Altuve in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Miller is just 1 strike away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Now one miss.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Smash down the left field line. And foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. And your final 4-2. Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. From Daikin Park in Houston, MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Houston Astros. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Okay, all set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. And a foul ball.
First pitch, 5 o'clock.
Whips it to first. And an easy out to start the game. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97.
1-1.
As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
1 out, bases empty.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Lifted in the air down the left side. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Luis Ariz stands in. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. On the ground to first. Walker takes it himself. Padres go down 1-2-3. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starting pitcher in this one, Michael King.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field.
And that one handled. Slings to second. Relay to first. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
That's the ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark
No,
there.
that missed.
And the count is 2-2.
2-2.
That one
Ball.
just misses.
Really good take,
Full
especially
count.
with 2 strikes.
That one the other way, and a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Left field. Laureano snags it, and that will end the inning. So the Astros leave 1, scoreless after 1. Back here in Houston, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Brown, in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. And that's in the dirt. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Myers settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Machado, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits.
1 ball, no strikes.
In the dirt. No score here in the 2nd. And Manny gets a piece. The 1-1. And a curve drops in for a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering is downstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch
2-2.
taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Struck him out looking.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Ramon
that's
Laureano
outside.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pena at second with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Myers makes the play, and that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Carlos Correa. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. And a good eye there.
Count's full.
Line drive, and there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Yainer Diaz in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Laureano pulls it down, 1 away. So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Runner on the move. Foul ball there. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it stays fair. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. That line drive.
This ball's chopped on the ground. In there. He's safe. So next up for Houston, Ramon Urias. There's the strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count
1-1.
so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And a swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes. Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Sanchez at second. Walker on at first with 2 down. Good eye right there. Swing and a ball popped up. Merrill settles under this one. Squeezes it. And that's the inning. On to the 3rd inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Brenton Doyle. Brown back to work. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Where'd that last pitch miss?
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Correa makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Freddie Fermin, the next to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Out to short, Dubon. Tosses across to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. So the lineup flips over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Jackson Merrill. Hit in the air out to center field. Myers brings it in for the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Tap foul at the plate. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Runner at second here, one gone. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2.
1-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned.
1-1.
And just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Next pitch is outside.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at-bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
On to first.
That's it out.
That takes care of Correa. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His second of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the catch. 1 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a foul ball. Just missed. And that is out of play. Outside with a breaking ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Jeremy Pena, the next up for the Padres. First pitch misses.
Ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
In the air, left field, down the line. Alvarez sprinting after it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Hit in the air, right field. Sanchez makes the play, and that is that. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Nope.
That's a little bit low.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
This one in the air, center field. Doyle makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Jesus Sanchez up next for the Astros. Clips the corner. Strike 1. Just missed. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one finds the zone. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. gets it to first, and there are 2 outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Walker stands in now and watches strike 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 1, 2, 3, go the. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. Off balance throw in time, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's Ramon Laureano. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. He's got it, and a couple of quick outs. Next to hit, Brenton Doyle. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here is Freddie Fermin. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Fermin goes 5 feet 9 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
That one ripped. Hauls it in to end the inning. Padres. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Doyle makes the catch. 1 down. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Myers.
Ball.
And that's outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Hard hit left side. Sends it across the first. 2 away. Mauricio Dubon up next for the Astros. Ball outside. 1, no strikes. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
That's outside.
Just off the outside edge. That one just misses the outside corner. 3-2 now. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. The throw to first. That ends the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now Jackson Merrill. And that one sliced foul.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now it's the DH, Luis Arraez. 0 for 2 in this one. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Correa over to first. And that is a big first out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Angel De Los Santos.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Activity in the Houston bullpen. Josh Hader, the left-hander, up and throwing. King getting cranked up. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's 2 down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Tosses to first, and that is the inning. So a strong back here in Houston. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Now pitching for San Diego.
Ground ball up the middle.
J.P. Sears.
Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Fly ball to right. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now Correa up to hit. That misses off the outside edge. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. That one off the mark, and that's ball 2.
2-0.
That's through there for a strike. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is even, 2-2. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And that one fouled off. Correa stands at second with 2 gone. Next one misses, and 1-1. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. Just misses. And now it's filled up, 3-2.
You got a full count.
And that's a base hit. Correa on his horse and coming home. And he's out.
You're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang.
Now pitching for
Back
the
here at Daikin
Astros.
Park, here's Manny Machado to start it off.
71. Josh Hader.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. So now the hard-throwing
0-1.
left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Ball and a strike. Popped up. And there's 1 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
That one fouled off. Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball slider combo that is so impressive. Bounce to third. Correa over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Brenton Doyle, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Corrals it. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And there's a foul ball. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Just off the inside corner. And that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And that's the 1st out.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. There's another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Fair ball. Around first. Digging for 2. The throw into second. But he's in there easily.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. It really shot that one down the right field line, and somehow.
And the Padres
Now pitching
Chris
for San Diego.
Bubich into the game.
Number
This is his
50.
5th appearance of the year.
Chris
And the
Bubich.
batter now, Ramon Urias. In there, and it's 0-1. A little bit low.
That's low. That's a ball.
Next pitch
No,
is
that's
outside. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's too
That's
high.
a ball.
Jake Myers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings, and he breaks his bat. Throws to first in time. 2 away.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jake Myers. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And that one clips the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian King. Here's the
Now
catcher,
pitching for
Freddie
the
Fermin.
Astros. Number 74. Brian King.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That's the 3rd. Slides for the stop. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. 1 for 3. Swing, and a ball softly hit out into left center, and there's 2 away. And now Ryan O'Hearn. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters
0-2.
got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Walker takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mauricio. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one missing low.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one missed. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Line and a base hit into right. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Altuve in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one's in there. 0-2.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Onto O'Hearn, 2. Back here in Houston, and now the DH, Luis Arias. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Padres, Xander Bogaerts. Big spot for him here. King back to work. That's outside. 1-0. And that one fouled off. Out towards right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Throws to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And that's downstairs and outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. And El Nino goes deep. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not.
Now
Jeremy
pitching
Pena,
for
the next up for the
Astros.
Padres.
Number 62. Bennett Sousa.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. That one hops against the fence. And that's a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And now it's Manny Machado. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses the zone.
Down. Ball.
And that's ball one. And Manny gets a piece. Man at second. Out towards left center. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Laureano comes up the hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that one fouled off.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Headed towards the corner. Jumps, but it's off his glove. In comes the runner from third, and they take a 3-run lead.
No, that was a circus-type play right there. First, it started with a bad angle, and then needing to jump to try to get up and make the catch. Just a bad look all the way around.
Stepping in for San Diego, Brenton Doyle. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Left field, way back there. Reaching for it, and brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Freddie Fermin.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. And Laureano in scoring position. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and it beats him. What a play. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Padres 4 and the Astros 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Carlos Correa. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-1. That one found hard the other way. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One gone here.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate.
Yeah.
So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Now it's the right fielder. Manager out of the righty reliever out of the pen, Mason Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
That one is
1 ball, 1
upstairs.
strike.
Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
in.
inside edge. They're down to their final strike.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one drilled left field. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another.
It's the San Diego Padres and the Detroit. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab, Chris Paddock.
Yeah, ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Throw on to Torkelson. 1 out in the top of the first. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That one is absolutely belted. Perez, long run on his horse. Full extension, makes the catch.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Ariz stands in. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Carpenter makes the play, and that is that. Now here is Javier Baez. Hit softly on the ground to third. Machado throws across the diamond. Baez gone in the play. Now the number 2 hitter, Colt Keith. And that clips the inside corner.
0-1.
On the ground, and that's just foul. 1 out, bases empty. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Here's Gleyber Torres. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss at a slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Here's Riley Green. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set.
0-2 is the count.
Off the plate inside, and it's 1-2. Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3. Back at Comerica Park. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab, 1 away. Manny Machado up to the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. Here's Ramon Laureano. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Way high.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him. That ends the frame. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Doyle on the move. Makes the catch for the out. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Paddock back to work. Just off the outside edge. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackson.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Rolled slowly to first. Over to Baez.
That's an out.
On to first, double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it. One hit in the inning. That one ripped, but foul. Now the 0-1. That to right. Tatis gets under it and makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. Now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And yes, he offered at it. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And now it's even up. And that one is inside. Just off the inside edge. Check swing called strike. Now 3-2.
Helpful.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
The 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. 2 on, 1 out. Keith digs in now. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Off balance beat. There's 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Luis Arraez. Out to short. In plenty of time to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Makes a sliding stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
In the air, right field. Carpenter on the move towards foul ground. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Here comes the 0-1. Ouch.
Yep, I got him. Take your base.
Here's Manny Machado. Doubled his first time. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Now he breaks his back. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Gleyber Torres. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Doyle takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Green stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is down low. And the count now 2-0. That one hit the knees for a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. This one smashed down the right field line. Great effort, but it gets down.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Carpenter now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. That's out to center field. Doyle sizing this one up. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Out to short. And that one finds its way through. Green headed for the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. On the board first, it's 1-0. Next to hit, Dylan Dingler. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a foul ball. Carpenter, the lead runner at second. Perez at first, 2 out of the inning. Got him swinging. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Not close with that one, and a count 2-1.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Sends it to first, and Laureano is retired. Next for the Padres, Brenton Doyle. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground to third, Ibanez. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That one misses. And the count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Brings it in, and that'll do it. He continues. Back at Comerica Park, stepping in, Andy Ibanez. And ball one. Ibanez in his 4th year, 31 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 325 in his last 10 games. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The other way, and it stays fair. Here's Baez. Runner on the goal. Line drive, base hit, right field. And it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here is Gleyber Torres. Pena. On to second, they get one. On to O'Hearn. 2. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill. Paddock back to work. Swung on, popped up left side. Ibanez in position, and there's one down. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Both 2 in this one. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Torkelson steps on first for the out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And Tatis able to stay alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That's off the mark, and the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Handles, throws to first. 3rd out. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Riley Green. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
1 ball, 1
in the
strike.
dirt, but kept close. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count.
So Torque takes the whip.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Green off of first with 2 away. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the inside corner for called strike 3. So they can't. We go to the top of the 7th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Fouled off. He was late.
Nope. Outside.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tommy Kahnle up and throwing. Finnegan getting loose as well. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And here comes the Tigers manager.
Now pitching.
Now Machado up here. 1 for 2.
Number 43, Tommy Kahnle.
And Manny gets a piece. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Kahnle picks over. And fouled off. Got him. And 1 out now.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Fought off foul. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And a swing and a miss.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there's 2 down. At the plate, Brenton Doyle. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. That just misses. Ball 1.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Ibanez in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Right side. Tatis under it. Hauls it in. 2 away.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kyle Finnegan.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
High chopper to third.
Finnegan.
Fires to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Jackson Merrill will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, center field. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch swinging.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Hit in the air, left field. Laureano trying to get there. He's got it. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Foul ball still 0-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Riley Green. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike. Called strike right there.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And there's a ball. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He sends it out of here. And they jump out front. It's 2-1.
Pitching for San Diego.
Now at the plate, Kerry Carpenter. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one at 95, missed up top, and that's ball 3. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Fires across the diamond. Inning over. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. Coming up for the Padres.
For the Tigers.
And we're back. We go to the 9th. Now it's the DH, Luis Arias. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the grab. 1 down.
1 pitch.
Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
That one hit to right. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena, known for his late inning heroics. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
This to third. Out of first. Ball game.